What's up, guys? It's Cooper here, and I know in the last video I did a comparison between the fake fidget cube and the real fidget cube, but today I kind of want to do more of a review of the fidget cube. Um, I just wanted to kind of give my opinion on what I think of this amazing little gadget. Uh, First off, I'd like to say that I've definitely seen some improvements in my life. I tend to have busy hands. I, j- I I'm always constantly doing. I have to do something or else I can't pay attention to stuff. So this thing has definitely saved my hide, if you could say. Um, One thing that I'd like to point out is that, and this is the biggest one. I tend to bite my nails when I'm in the movies. I don't know why. I think it's just because I have nothing else to do, so that's the next best thing. So you can see, I'm sorry to show you this, but my nails are extremely short. I'm pretty sure I have hangnails on all my fingers because I chew on them. It's a terrible habit. Um, but when I went to the movies, I brought this thing along with me, and I have to say that was the first time in years since I've bitten I've not touched my hands, or at least like chewed on them, uh, in a very long time. So that thing, if you do that kind of stuff in the movie theater, this is well worth the money. Second thing, um, I tend to get really distracted in class. I don't like to. I don't know why. Just my brain shuts off during math or during science. I don't really pay attention as much. And even when I really try my hardest, my brain just shuts off. I don't know why. It does. So I've seen some help with this thing right here with the fidget cube. Um, I mean, I still have some hard time focusing, but that's probably just because um whenever I'm not really very interested in some subjects, and I don't, it doesn't matter how hard I try, I will not be able to focus. um but this thing definitely helps if you have problems with that. I'm not going to say it's going to end all your problems, but it certainly helps. Another thing that I really like is that I love this worry stone. I know it's not the most interactive uh of the six sides. I think one, yeah, six sides. Um, but it is definitely the most satisfying, I guess. The best way to really describe it is your thumb's kind of like a puzzle piece, and this is where you fit it, and it feels really nice. I don't know why. I just love the worry stone part. It's probably my favorite part. That, and I'd probably have to say between the Switch and the analog stick are probably my second favorite. They're both pretty equivalent to each other because I don't know. I just like that. I love that click sound of it. It feels really nice to just do that constantly, and then I just love the analog stick because it's just so fun to screw around with. Uh, but I don't know what other, it's an awesome thing. I love this so much, and I know there's been a lot of videos going around about these, but I haven't seen that many people who give reviews on them. I've only seen I mean, I've seen a few, but it hasn't really been a much talked about subject, and it certainly hasn't really been in depth very much. Because I mean, I don't really know what else there is to say about this fidget cube. I mean, all it really is just something that you can screw around with if you're really bored, or if you are one of those people who um, tend to get distracted easily, like myself. Um, but I certainly like the buttons that are really silent right here. That's definitely a good way to not have people hate you, because I'm pretty sure people can hear these clicks a bunch in class or in a business meeting or in a public area, and they will want to kill you because it's like what those people who click the pens a lot, or they tap the desk a bunch. You want to strangle them because it's so annoying. But I mean, just figuratively. I mean, I'm not saying that you don't want to do that, but I just have to clarify because people will be overly upset that I said that, so I'm just clarifying. um, but I mean, these buttons are very useful, and you can still get the same satisfaction out of them. I'd say. I mean, you still get the same tactile function. Um, but I mean, overall, I think this is a great product, especially since this is a knockoff of the original. I still haven't even I haven't got my hands on the original yet because it still hasn't come out. As of me making this video, but I think this is a great toy. I found some ones. I found actually this is kind of an update to my previous video. I have found a link that I think um, sells like legit fidget cubes. I'm not 100% sure because they could be faking the photos, but what I saw online seems to be legit. I'll leave a link in the description. It's an Amazon link, so if you have Amazon Prime, you're in luck because I don't know if it works with Prime, but I think it's $3. I think roughly. I'm not sure, but it seemed to be like the same one that I have. Because the only reason why I'm not sending you a link because the person who I bought this from doesn't sell them anymore. I don't know what happened. I think they just decided to. Maybe they got like caught or something, or they got in trouble, so they took it off their shop. But you can't find these anymore, at least from that buyer. So I'll send a link. You can check it out. It's not 100% guaranteed that it's going to be a real one, but it seems like I'm 75% sure that it's a real fidget cube. But what else is there to say? Yeah, I kind of did a lot of explaining in the comparison one. So if you want to get more in detail of like comparison and stuff, go check that out. I'll leave a link in the description. But this is just more of what would be good to use this thing for. I'm kind of rambling, mostly because I this is all unscripted. But I mean, there's not like I said earlier, there's not that much that you can really do with this. I mean, it's just there's no actions other than to have the satisfaction of clicking stuff. But if you're one of those types of people who want to wants to have something to do while they're in a business meeting or they're in school or any other subject of that matter, I think this was a great purchase, especially for it being a pretty good quality, and it's also like relatively cheap. I mean, I'd say $3 is pretty well worth the money if you're one of those people. But I don't really have that many complaints. I mean, you get what you pay for. It's good quality for the most part. There are like, if you can tell, they're like you can tell there's cracks. Not cracks, but like they don't do a very good job of combining these together. I mean, that's not really a big issue, but it is noticeable. So I mean, I'm just pointing it out. But I mean, the build quality is good. The only problem I really have had so far is that sometimes the analog sticks tends to kind of get caught. If you can see that, it tends to get caught on this. It sticks. I don't know if that's just my fidget cube, but it tends to get stuck. I don't know if maybe you could shoot some WD-40, see if that works. That might be able to solve the problem, but I haven't tried that yet, so you'd be going blind-eyed. So, but I mean, I'd say it's well worth the money overall. So yeah, just a overview. If you have fidget hands like me, get this fidget cube. It's well worth the money. If you're easily bored, I guess that also kind of falls in that category. Get this project. It's well worth the money. But if you don't really fall under those categories, I mean, if you want to get it, sure, go ahead. It's pretty, I don't know, it's like a nice little desk toy, and I've seen a lot of people who've seen me hold this around the town, usually like called me over like, hey, is that a fidget cube? And like you can kind of, I don't know, a lot of people are interested because they're all over the internet right now. But I think this is a great product, and I think you should definitely get them. That is my review-ish on this fidget cube in particularly because they're all made differently, roughly. But this is generally how they are. So you might have a different experience because they still haven't come out yet. But I'm sure by the time they do, it'll probably be a lot more better quality and all around just a better product. So if you enjoyed this video, please give this a like. That last video we did was really probably one of my best videos so far. So I would love it if you guys could go check out that video. And again, I will leave links to this product in the description below. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.